I am delighted to have the honor of presenting Justin Chan with our 2022 President's Award. Justin joined our chamber in 2016. He quickly became involved promoting his business, Valley Creek Productions. Justin saw the value of his chamber membership, and he used it, and it worked. Justin was appointed to the board of directors in 2018, and he did not waste any time in assuming a leadership role within our organization. In 2020, he was appointed to the executive committee as vice president, 2021 president-elect, and here we are, 2022, as he assumed presidency. This year as president, Justin focused on increasing our visibility and enhancing our programming. He worked diligently on expanding membership, introducing the chamber to many businesses in the hospitality industry. And if you haven't noticed, Justin really does excel at his craft. He's a master at his craft. He is the chamber's business storyteller. Justin started filming our Checks In show in 2020 to fill the need the chamber had for virtual outlet during the shutdown. Since then, and this is incredible, he visited over 100 businesses for the Checks In show. He filmed and produced 58 episodes between 2020 and 2022, all this while running a small business, and that is incredible, Justin. He filmed our annual dinner and golf outing since 2016, as well as live streaming my favorite, our Time for the Trades and Scholarship programs. Justin also serves on the Program and Communication Committee. Justin's theme this year is the chamber is an authentic community just like family. And I do think we can all agree with that. The chamber is one big family. And Justin, I speak for everyone who belongs to the chamber. I'm proud to be standing here tonight to thank you for your service to the chamber, the countless hours you worked, and your leadership this past year. And I'm also proud to call you my friend. Thank you, Justin.
So it's hard to believe it's already October and my presidency is almost over. 1 year presidency is a very short term. When I took office in January, we were finally starting to come out of the COVID-19 pandemic. And just as that ended, we ended up with another health crisis here in the western end of the county when Tower Health pulled out of Brandywine and Jennersville hospitals. Thankfully, our chamber pulled together, our regional planning committee, our government affairs committee started working on the chamber's response, and other community partners like the Alliance for Health Equity also got involved. The Council of Governments that the chamber helped create also formed a forum for emergency responders and local governments to discuss the issue. While the fate of the Brandywine Hospital is still unknown, we're happy to see that Christiana Care has taken over the Jennersville Hospital with plans to reopen that very soon, so that's very exciting news. The chamber kicked off the year with our first in-person breakfast with the commissioners event in January at the new Boy Scout facility in Exton. That was super exciting. I think Doug with the Boy Scouts might be in the room tonight. We thank them for hosting us. We are part of many ribbon cuttings throughout the course of the year, and I always love seeing new businesses open in our area. We had King's Tavern in Coatesville, Everybody Yoga and Wellness in Downingtown, Atglenn's new public library, the Nth Innovation Center, Sue's building opened had a ribbon cutting this year, and Port Out Cafe in Parksburg. So a real good number of businesses came into the area this year. We were able to resume our monthly free happy hour events this year. We also visited the Point in Parksburg for our Spring Time for the Trades event, helping connect businesses to educational institutions. So a lot of things going on. We also were able to bring back our educational programs in person with our friends from SCORE, and I think a couple of them are here tonight as well. We did everything from social media to starting nonprofits, and we're doing an event on pricing strategies later on this month. So we're super excited to have those back. We did a lot of awesome networking events that were outside this year. Not sure why we stressed the staff out with planning a lot of outdoor events, but thankfully the weather cleared in time for our June Gala on the Green that keeps getting better and bigger every year. We brought back Taste of the Farm at the 4-H Center in Honeybrook, highlighting local farms in our area. Unfortunately, we didn't escape some rain that night, but it still was a fun time for those that made it out. We had some good weather for our golf outing. And for the first time, we hosted the preview party for the 6th Annual Coatesville Invitational Grand Prix in September. So a lot of awesome events happened since I took over, and I think, again, the staff did a great job organizing everything, and we're happy that we're kind of back to normal events again. This was a year of change for the Chamber staff. As most of you know, our former executive director, Donna Stelz, retired after 20 years of service. Donna is in the room in the back corner tonight. We can give her one more round of applause for 20 years of service with the Chamber. Our new executive director, who's running around taking pictures, Rachel Cathell, and our round of applause. And our communication and our membership communication specialist, Ashley Pierce, both working super hard this year. We have added our 400th member in the last, I think, month and a half, which is really outstanding. And a lot without them involved, we wouldn't have been able to get to that number. So, round of applause again. I'm honored to be your board president this year. Obviously, following the footsteps of many great presidents before me, I do want to acknowledge the other presidents in the room today. If you are a past president, if you could stand real quick, just a round of applause for your leadership as well. And of course, Jonathan and Greg in the room. Again, there's a lot of hard footsteps to fall, but without your support through this year, it wouldn't have been able to do a great job. For me, my skill sets in that communication area, and I really enjoyed getting to know people one-on-one and connecting them to others. This kind of environment here freaks me out, but I'm managing. Introvert as I am, my preference is the one-on-one, right? Helping others succeed makes our entire business community grow and thrive, and that's why we're all here. I spent this year meeting with many businesses and capturing video, like Greg said, for our Checks In series. This year alone, I was out featuring many businesses, including JGM Fabrication and Construction, the reopened Courtyard Marriott, Hydroterra Professionals, who I believe are here somewhere, The Point in Parksburg, Coatesville Flower Shop, Penrise Advisors, Little Chef, The Right Agency, ServPro of Kennett Square, Honeybrook Golf Club, Pierre's Day Spa, Growing Roots Farmers Markets, and the Second Century Alliance. And I still have more to do this year, so that's just a feel for how many businesses that we've been out to. Each of these visits gives me good insight into this community and allows me to be able to connect people even better. One example, like visiting Coatesville Second Century Alliance, we did a check-in on them a couple weeks ago. I learned more about their business incubation program, which is really neat. It's going into downtown Coatesville, where they're going to be allowing small businesses to have a storefront space right in downtown to kind of get themselves ready to move into an actual store, which I thought was really cool. And actually, Dana Looker with Looker Books, their first resident of that program, I believe is out here somewhere today. If you haven't visited her store yet, we're super excited to have her as part of our membership, and we look forward to having her continue to be as a Coatesville downtown business. So while I'm stepping down as president at the end of December, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to continue my volunteer work with the Chamber. My office is in the same building as the Chamber office, so Ashley and Rachel really, it's kind of hard for them not to see me every day, sometimes more than they might want, but I'm right around the corner. So I look forward to 2023 President Brendan McNeil taking the reins in a couple months. I do have a nice long vacation planned in January, so the floor will be fully yours for at least 10 to 15 days of that month. I'd like to end with once again thanking all of you for welcoming me into this community. It's not easy trying to find your place where you feel safe and at home. Being a gay man doesn't make that any easier. Believe me, going out to networking events and having to basically out myself at every event is not super easy. And then deciding whether I need to tell the white lie, like, oh yes, totally have a girlfriend, or tell them the truth. More and more nowadays, I'm able to tell the truth, which is great. And then in 2022, thank you. And in 2022, that we've gotten to this point where I can be the president of this organization as I truly am, being, I believe, the first member of the LGBT community to be the president of this chamber, and also the first person of Chinese heritage. So the combination of the two, I think, is pretty cool. So just know, regardless of your sex, age, race, sexual orientation, political background, our chamber welcomes you here and welcomes your business. Everybody here sets the tone for this chamber, and being welcoming is really a key part of why I love this group of people. As the evening comes to a close, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out tonight. I would like to quickly thank my team from Valley Creek Productions that are shooting the event tonight. When our events are happening, our teams are busy when everybody else is off, which is why they need us. And I'm grateful for their hard work creating amazing videos. Zach and Rich are here covering the event. And Griffin and Coraline are in the audience here with me, keeping my parents company over there. I would also like to thank my parents for being here, always coming out to my events, even though these are long and boring and freezing cold and all those things. I appreciate your continued support of me and my business, of course. So speaking of events, I wouldn't be a chamber president if I didn't talk about our future events, right? So we do have a few big ones coming up still this year. We do have an educational event that I talked about, and it's at Midway Arches, so Jane Darnell's venue. All right, thanks for hosting us. That's going to be on the 26th, and it's about pricing strategies. So if you're in business and you want to know how to price your products, that's an event you should be at. A must-attend is our very popular municipal update lunch, and that's at Greg Vitre's property, GA Vitre Electric, on November 4th. That's really a big event every year. We have like 200 plus people. We always sell it out. So if you haven't got your tickets for that, you should do that now. And lastly, we just put on our calendar, December 6th in the evening is the second time for the trades event this year, and that's going to be hosted at Cleveland Cliffs. So we're super excited for that one as well. That's going to be an evening event, and first time we've been at Cleveland Cliffs for a long time, so probably be kind of cool to get out to their property. So that's all I have. Thank you so much. Have a good night, safe drive home, and enjoy the rest of your evening.